Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Kevin. I'm here to do my review for WWE Money in the Bank. This is my first wrestling pay-per-view review since WrestleMania, which I attended, and it wasn't that great. But I must say, the Money in the Bank pay-per-view tonight was off the chain. Chicago was off the motherfucking hook, and I was so mad that I was not in that audience. I mean, it was just crazy just to sit there and that crowd just going crazy. Chicago, y'all was off the fucking hook. I gotta give it to y'all. Y'all was really off the hook. And that's what also made the pay-per-view great. Not only were the matches, it was that crowd. The cheers, the CM Punk, the boos of John Cena. We'll talk about WWE and those fake-ass audio cheers for John Cena. We'll talk about that later anyway. Yo, y'all was just off the chain, Chicago. The matches, even though it was only 6 matches, it was still a great Money in the Bank pay-per-view. And I was a little skeptical at first because I didn't know how many matches it was until after I ordered. And I was like, oh, damn. But CM Punk was the main reason why I bought this pay-per-view. His promos had just been off the hook lately. And I said, I cannot miss this because I want to see what's going to happen. And this is the first time in a very, very long time where a storyline is just like making me think like, damn, is this shit real? Is this real or fake? And I don't even know what's going to happen. Like, I literally was on the edge of my seat this whole pay-per-view waiting for the John Cena CM Punk match because I didn't know how it was going to end. And the end to me was still very, I don't want to say it was predictable, but, you know, I'm kind of like, what? You know, we'll talk about it. Anyway, Money in the Bank opened up with the Smackdown ladder in the bank. Had 8 wrestlers. I don't remember all these wrestlers. Let's see who I can remember. Sheamus, Cara, Daniel Bryan, Kane. Woo, that shows how much I watch SmackDown. Anyway, y'all. Anyway, it was a great ladder in the bank. Money in the Bank match. I keep calling it ladder in the bank. Money in the Bank ladder match. It was a really, really good match, and it was won by Daniel Bryan, who I know everybody was surprised that he won because everybody was thinking that Sheamus was going to win his belt. Even I thought Sheamus was going, not the belt, would win the bank ladder, Money in the Bank, but and then probably cash it in at SummerSlam or something. But hey, it didn't work that way. But shout out to Daniel Bryan, but I can't picture him as a World Heavyweight Champion or a WWE Champion. Not yet. I just don't see it. But anyway, congratulations to him. Who saw that? Nobody. The next match, Kelly versus one of the Bella Twins, Brie, I believe. Anyway, that was just a bathroom break match for a lot of people, and I seen a lot of people going to the bathroom after the Smackdown Ladder in the Bank match, Money in the Bank match. Kelly and Brie Bella, they don't excite me. Can we get the real women wrestling? Can we see a program with Natalia and Beth Phoenix or something? Maybe. I don't know. I don't watch too much of SmackDown or Superstars, so I don't know what be going on, but I still would love to see them go at it and whatever. Anyway, I'm spending too much time talking about them. Next match was Big Show versus Mark Henry, a match that I loved, and I knew that Mark Henry was going to win this match because he is on this monster push. Like, he's just this big monster, and there's no way they're going to have him build up to be a monster and then let him lose. So I knew he was going to win, but what I didn't expect him to do was smash that fucking chair on the Big Show ankle, and the Big Show went the fuck off when he got slammed by that by Mark Henry. You know, I'm loving this new Mark Henry. Now I'm like, when are they going to put the belt on him? Or when are they going to give him some championship matches? Because now he is a monster, and I want to see him win the championship belt. He's been there over 15 years. Come on, it's time for him to get in some heavyweight championship matches on SmackDown. I don't know if it's going to be Randy Orton, but with somebody. After that match was the Raw ladder. I keep calling it ladder in the bank. Don't curse me out, y'all. The Raw SmackDown. The Raw Money. The Raw Money in the Bank match. What I wanted to say was that versus the SmackDown one, it was alright, but it wasn't better than the SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match because on Raw, it was more more rehearsed. You could tell that the way they had the ladder set up and the way they did the stunts and everything, you could tell that it was more rehearsed than the SmackDown one. So I was not feeling the Raw ladder Money in the Bank match, but I still enjoyed it. It was fun to see, and the right person who everyone knew was going to win was Alberto Del Rio. And you know what I found very weird is that the crowd was booing Rey Mysterio. I found that so weird, but you know, Chicago is, to me, they remind me of Philly. Like, if they don't like you, they will boo the hell out of you. And I'm from Philly, by the way. They will boo the hell out of you. So, congratulations to Alberto Del Rio. I'm looking forward to seeing the belt on him soon. I really thought he was going to cash in the Money in the Bank tonight. Randy Orton versus Christian, one of my favorite feuds. Like, just seeing them like matched up together. I haven't talked about this, but you know, just seeing them matched up together and going at it like month after month on these pay-per-views are really good, and you're really getting your money's worth if you pay for a pay-per-view with them on the card, with them going at it. I love their feud that's going on. I'm happy that Christian has the belt again, but I'm not happy in the way that he won it. But it makes the feud even more interesting. And I'm hoping for at SummerSlam that this rivalry comes to an end in an LA street fight. You know, no countouts, no disqualifications, just pinfall, submission, falls count anywhere. I want to see them pull out the motherfucking stops in that match. That's what I want from Randy Orton and John Cena. Not John Cena, Randy Orton and Christian. I'm really enjoying this feud. I hope I wasn't saying Randy Orton and John Cena the whole time. I really hope I wasn't. And that, I would have just been disqualified too. Bitch, you want to spit in my face? You want, and it was a nasty spit, and it went like right over Randy Orton's lips, and it went like kind of like in the spot. Nasty. Anyway, Randy Orton deserved to whip Christian's ass. Then the last match was not Randy Orton. Sorry, I haven't done a wrestling review in a long time. Don't judge me. The last match of the night was CM Punk versus John Cena. And that crowd was going so crazy for CM Punk. And I was just like, in my living room, like, why the fuck am I not there? I should have went, even though I was never debating on going. But I should have been there because that energy was crazy. I thought, because I went to WrestleMania and I just knew the energy was going to be crazy, but it was not, it wasn't even like the energy in that little arena, Allstate Arena in Chicago. But they went off of him. They was booing the hell out of John Cena. And then I noticed that the boos were kind of like being faded out and cheers were put in. And I'm like, WWE, y'all need to stop this shit. If we pick the people, like you say, power to the people and all of that, we should be the judges of who we're going to cheer and who we're going to boo. You should not be involved in you picking who we cheer or boo. That's not right, WWE. And I can tell that y'all added those cheers in for John Cena throughout this match. Because there's no way in hell that hype-ass crowd is going to cheer for John Cena when he does a move on CM Punk. Was not feeling that. But anyway, that fucking match was off the hook, man. 6 matches at this pay-per-view. 5 out of 6 were great. But this match was just off the hook for over 30 minutes. Them motherfuckers was getting it on. John Cena and CM Punk. I'm going to watch this match again. After I upload this, I'll be watching the pay-per-view again because I really loved it. If you didn't, this is the best pay-per-view so far. We got SummerSlam, and then we have Survivor Series, which I hope going to be great. But anyway, this pay-per-view is the best. And this pay-per-view made me buy it. CM Punk made me buy this pay-per-view. I just could not miss it. And I was just on the edge of my seats. I didn't know what was going to happen. CM Punk ended up winning the match because John Laurinaitis and Vince McMahon came out. John Cena being the one, I'm going to stop this. But what I found weird was that how did he see them when he was facing the opposite direction? That part I didn't understand. It wasn't like he was facing down the aisle and they were looking at him and then he got off and stopped it. So, you know, that looked a little rehearsed. And then I like, okay, CM Punk winning the belt, they go crazy. But him leaving with the belt, you know, and, you know, Vince McMahon calling out Alberto Del Rio. And I was like, well, ring the fucking bell, ring the fucking bell. And the bell never rang, so I said, you know what? He is going to get off with this belt. And that's exactly what he did. He ran off with the belt. But now I'm like, oh my God, what the fuck is going to happen on Raw? What is going to happen on Raw? So I am just hyped up. This is the most excited I've been for wrestling in a long time. I don't even remember. I don't remember. And people keep tweeting me, do you think that was real? What CM Punk was saying, do you think it was real? I think he was just saying what he really wanted to say. And he had the freedom to say. I don't know how much he meant of it, but you know, that those are the greatest promos. When you have to guess, is it real or is it fake? You know, I don't know. But anyway, Vince McMahon, WWE Universe. I enjoyed WWE Money in the Bank so far. This is the best pay-per-view of 2011, and I hope that SummerSlam, it just makes it even better. It's going to be in LA in 3 weeks, August 14th, and most likely I will be ordering that pay-per-view, so we look forward to seeing my next WWE pay-per-view review. And again, shout out to the whole WWE universe. If this is your first time ever watching me, I normally don't talk about WWE. I normally talk about entertainment and gossip and all of that stuff. But I mean, you can subscribe to The Scorpion Show and watch the videos too. Thank y'all. If you didn't thumbs up this video and you're still watching, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to The Scorpion Show. That button is right over here somewhere. Talk to y'all later. Peace.